Tonight is going to be a night of celebration. But I don't have to say much now. It's just first of all introduce the two co-chairs of this occasion. Myself, Dr. H.K. Give me a good round of applause. And then the old, but not so old, to hand over to the young and not so young, isn't it? My co-compare tonight is Chris Snow. Please come and take a bow.
Okay. My name is Chris Snow, a Nigerian made in China. Please clap for me, please. Cheers.
Hello? And my name is Ejiko, Okoro man made in Nigeria. All right. If you look at your program, we have just had our arrival. And we were going to start with some recognition. Just to make sure that we recognize people who have honored our invitation and come here tonight. And then in no particular order, I'm going to introduce them as I see them. I can see by my extreme right, Professor Abdul Nasidi. Can you please give him a good round of applause? This is the man after my heart. He calls me Namubu. I call him Nam Edu. And then you know he has some states in Igbo land, so he understands somewhat of wonderful Igbo language. Next to him is his very pretty wife. The man without her, the man is, you know, he will be confused. So give her a good round of applause. Next to her is seated another very wonderful lady, Mrs. Rahana Yusuf. This lady, phenomenal lady, she was the one that started the autism center. Autism is a neurological disorder. And if you see what's going on in Nigeria, such diseases are usually neglected. And what normally happens is that parents hide them in their houses. But this woman says that should not happen. Please give her a good hand. Next to her is a handsome young man. But when I saw him, I said, no wonder this woman is glowing every time I see her. She has a very supportive woman. You're welcome, sir. Next to him is Mr. Anthony Chukwemeka, who is the representative of Dr. Asano, who is the representative of African Union here in Nigeria. Mr. Asano was with us the last time we have our rock music federation festival here, and then promised that he will be with us moving on. Next to him is Mr. Abibola from Maristopes International. He's here to represent his country director, Emma Ajay. I'm sure not only that they supported us here during the pandemic, FK Ahmed, who was the resource mobilization committee chair for the COVID-19 FCT ministerial response. Through him, through Access Bank, we raised more than 300 million naira. And that money we used to build the COVID-19 lab, and then also we were able to put together a redundancy of about 102 isolation beds. We were better than even Lagos. Give Abuja a good hand. Across is the representative of the Chief of Naval Staff. Please give him a good round of applause. Your wonder, the Navy is here. The Navy has just started doing something that is wonderful. While the insurgency is ravaging the whole parts of the country, they have been able to calm our waters. But the new reports from the African Union have shown that maritime trade and business has actually increased in Nigeria better. And that's why the CNS here for us to honor. Please give them a good round. Next is Madam I'm changing. Yes. That's one picture. Sorry. Next is Dr. Lillian Omeka. I'm so sorry. I just want to be sure I get the information correctly. Madam Lillian Omeka is the CEO, New Approach, Director, Global Fundamental Needs, AIDS and Development Program. A wonderful thing she has done with Nigerian children, and that's why she's here. Welcome to her. Next to her is Dr. Alkali Adamu, who was the immediate past senior special assistant to the FCT minister when Dr. Aliyu Modibo was the minister of FCT. We are honoring Modibo today for the wonderful work he did leading the FCT Ministerial Advisory Committee of 19, and that was also a member of that committee. Dr. Aliyu Modibo was unabashedly absent and is here to represent him. Please give him a good round. Next to him is a woman I call, you know what I call her? Can you guess? You can't guess. Just look at her. I call her my movie star. Dr. Bimbe Adibi. She is the Director of Hospital Services at the Federal Ministry of Health. I've known Bimbe for more than almost 20 years. When I was the country director of IPAS, Women's Health and Women's Rights Organization, I interfaced with her because she was then the director of the Family Health Department. Now she's in hospital services. This phenomenal lady did so much to lead the charge of the national level against COVID-19. Please give her a round. Next to her is a person I don't need any introduction. My dear sister and friend, Oji Makamjola, a media guru. The media, through media, has touched the lives of so many. There is something I always remember with nostalgia. When Turay and her husband were the first lady and first husband of this country, they launched a big maternal and child hospital in Katsina, and I was invited. She was also there. As I was going back, I stopped in one of the local government we had services. And when I went there, I actually went to what I saw. And I called Oji. Oji, where the hell are you? As you're living in Katsina, you must not hear what's going on here. You must tell the world. Oji actually did. And what Oji told the world, and it led to a lot of phenomenal changes in Katsina State. Please give her a good round. By the way, she sits on my board, the board of Association for the Advancement of Family Plans, a member of board of trustees. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the people that I know that will have come here to oh, I didn't know she's here. Wonderful. Please start giving a good round of applause. Let me tell you people a story about this lady I'm going to talk about today. This is actually the lady that made us. When we live by his side, is by Isha Alamu, who will be a House of Rep member from Katsina. And then, Madam, can you take one and take it back? Thank you. I also hear that Dr. Lu Adundoye, Pioneer Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety. Please, can you stand up and take a answer? Where is she? Let's give him a good round of applause. I also have former Minister of Defense, David. Is he here? Wait. It's true. I also have former executive Vice Chairman of National Government. Same person, you see, so many persons in one. Please give him a good round. Now he's a political party administrator and a retired police officer. Mr. Godoy, thank you for being here. So without further much ado, I'd like to start by inviting our lady. I would like to get my co-compare to introduce her. I will start the question.
Okay. Your Excellencies, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My chief host is actually going to take this event on a very serious and official mood. And of course, I'm going to step it down with languages. I'll speak China, India, Latin, English, Pidgin, Igbo, and Eham. The lady I'm going to go now, I met her in England. If you have been to England, once you enter England, the first street that is left. She actually one of the Nigerians in the diaspora who upholds the glory and honor of this country. I saw her sing the national anthem, and of course I invited her through the approval of my chief host to come to us the honor of having our prestigious national anthem. Your Excellencies, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please, in the spirit of oneness, unity, and love for Nigeria, we're going to be outstanding as I make welcome the program for the national anthem, My Excellency, Honorable O.K. 6 for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be outstanding. Now the second stanza will be the general prayer for this event. Please, now for the second stanza, be in the mood of prayer, please. Please, now we are about to pray for Christian, Muslims, and all religions of the country. Please, in the name of God, be upstanding one more. Thank you. Cheers. One more time, please put your hand together for August 6th. Thank you.
I still have some recognitions before we move on. I would like to introduce Dabo, the founder of Form Bracket Nigeria Limited, and he is a motorbiker. They are members of this wonderful club. You're welcome, sir. Also in the hall, one of the awardees, when is she seated? Mrs. Saadatu Adam, founder, Security the Future International Initiative. Where is it? Security the Future. Oh, you're there. Please stand up and let them recognize you. This young lady is doing so much work in the area that I'm also working in. She's a women rights activist. She's creating spaces and giving psychosocial support to rape victims of trafficking. And I think it's such a huge problem in Nigeria. In 19 states that I've been training in the past 6 years, it's a monumental outcome. But we have pedophiles around this. You're welcome. God bless you.
Okay. Please, in the course of this event, I said earlier, we won't be too official. You know, you can see the chief host is a red cap chief. Please, when they introduce the man, they say he's a biker, not Okada, a power bike. You know, so these are the things most times we don't take into their differences. We are moving straight because of the time, and of course, to make everything go in accordance. One of the greatest things of tonight's outing is to, first of all, understand that we begin to see ourselves in ourselves. Most times people find themselves in themselves. But bringing all Humanitarians here to honor them is because we need to boost your ego and encourage us to do more. We want to take the first music interlude, then we do the other part. Before then, may I very quickly and respectfully make official for our chief host, who also is the chairman of the advisory board to Rock Music Federation, a father figure. When he talks about women, everything women, we even call him a womanizer. Because everything he champions of woman, and of course. And he is very respected Nigerian. Please, how they do it in abroad. I've lived in the 9 countries world. I've lived in Asia, I've lived in China, I've lived in UK, America, I've been to Atlanta, Owerenta, I talk, I go places. Please, when they say clap, and like this, we make it. Some people come to events like this with whistle, with trumpets. Please, you clap as a humanitarian. The highest thing you can do is to encourage. And when someone is talking, encouragement of humanitarians is to clap, scream, or faint. No problem. Please, can we put your hands together? 4. Don't clap now, don't say Dr. Ejike Oji for the opening speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Cyril. Just before I start my remarks, I have a very wonderful lady working with her lovely husband, Dr. Josephine Michuku, and her husband. Please give her a good round of applause. This wonderful lady was the director of public health when the pandemic broke. I've never seen someone who works harder than I do. Trust me, I'm a worker.
The video too now.
She was one that led the technical charge to make sure that COVID-19 did not wreak havoc here in the country. And then we don't know how to find this. She's retired now, but certainly not tired. And you can see her handsome husband by his side, her side brother. I'm sure the man is very happy. But your friend, after you fed them, after you fed them, up there. When you see something fine, you see something good there. Now you might talk. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give my remarks. Before I did a proper welcome as written in the book, I just want to give a small context of what we're doing here today. Over the past few years, I've been mentoring a lot of young people. And they hear me say two things all the time. The press people, you are disturbing us, please. The press people, you are disturbing us. They always hear me say, this is not the country I was born into. And this is not the country I grew up in. They hear me say that. They also hear me say, create the future you want to see. Otherwise, you won't have a table in the future you see. So one day, a few of them came to me. Said, Dr. Ochi, we heard you and we heard you very loud. We want to be part of creating a future that you enjoy, or even better. And they put themselves together, and then we did the first National Patriots Summit on the 9th of December last year. COVID was still simmering, so we made it a hybrid session. 200 in the room, more than 2 million people connected, both in Nigeria and overseas. Through Ben TV, who lives in London, who is one of us, he gladly gave us that money. Came June this year. My birthday is on the 17th of June. And they say we are going to celebrate rock music. You're not around, but you know you'll come back next year. On the 18th of June this year, we celebrated the first ever rock music festival in this hotel. It was awesome. We had a lot of people, 5 embassies, some of our white like heavy music, shaking their heads. They were out there. We shook our heads and we enjoyed ourselves. But remember, we are trying to say the future we want to see. The future we want to see is the happy family called Nigeria. And we decided to say, let us start from the low-hanging fruits. How have we rewarded people who have shown good cause for Nigeria, who have shown tremendous sacrifice to make sure that Nigeria survives as a nation? And that's why we decided to put this together. And we have 4 categorizations. One is people who have worked so tirelessly and without caring for their safety and their lives in the humanitarian settings here in the Northeast. And you can see why Dr. Salma and Naskulu was the first that came to our mind. We also said pandemic was a serious problem globally. Nigeria was not an exception. But people did so well here to save us and save our livelihoods. Like you know, the virus attacks greatly, attacks lives, attacks livelihoods, and attacks your social life. So a lot of people sacrificed, and that's why we created another category, people who supported us during the pandemic. And that's why you can see the people who led exemplary leadership lives are here in the room here today. And some of the organizations that supported us are also here. We looked at the 3rd category, people who by their work have reduced hunger across the country. We also ventured that we invited them. And lastly, people like me, who are women rights activists to the core, if I will use that word, who have tirelessly created spaces for women and focus on reducing maternal mortality in Nigeria. That is what we do. So all the categorization of people you see in this room belong to us. And ladies and gentlemen, with this, we started to work, and we're going to do more work, and that's why you're here today to partner with us as we move on. The wonderful young men and women call them out at the appropriate time, but the need is still going to continue. The need of the young people, Ambassador Phil Roberts, is going to speak to you and is going to sing the song of humanity today. Let me still now go to my written speech of humanity's sake. Sing for Humanity is an international event organized by Rock Music Federation in commemoration of the World Humanitarian Day. celebrated by United Nations, and it is aimed at raising the patriotic spirit of every Nigerian to lend a helping hand to the needy in the community, and also celebrate those who have contributed meaningfully to the humanitarian space. This project is also designed to promote individuals and various humanitarian organizations who use volunteerism and patriotism as a tool to positively engage our youths. In the world today, it is a known fact that rock music is a high-end A-class genre of music. Rock musicians and her fans have always been known as people who also do lots of charity projects and programs, create relationships with countries who celebrate this genre music, and also see how we can use the genre to pave ways for collaboration with other rock musicians all around the globe, and the rock music community here in Nigeria to help in need. In 2022, Sing for Humanity project will be implemented in line with the 2022 structure set by the United Nations, Ministry of Humanitarian and Disaster, humanitarian organizations, media, and other technical partners in celebrating the World Humanitarian Day. We therefore salute the giant strides of the organizations in supporting aid workers globally. As you celebrate with us today in this event and sharing your humanitarian stories, we are open to opportunities for growth because our target for this project is to get more volunteers into understanding the space of peace, unity, and support for aid workers in any form, be it reducing poverty, supporting the efforts of government to mitigate consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic, reducing and preventing deaths and disabilities in the humanitarian settings, and creating spaces for women and girls, and reducing maternal and infant mortality in Nigeria, which will also help in achieving SDG goals 1, 2, 3, and 17. In the course of the event, we will also launch our 1 million volunteers youth network, a capacity building network for youth volunteers, as we also need your support in executing the projects in the 6 geopolitical zones. For this event, all these young people volunteer their time, talents, and energy to make this happen. Help them make it a reality around Nigeria. Thank you so much. And your people here. Everything you see in this room, all the media, everything you see was donated by one young person or the other. Please give them a good round of applause. I would like to use this opportunity to my good compare to invite Ambassador Phil Roberts.
Okay. Please, Dr. Ejike deserve a resounding round of applause, please. Okay. Please, who is in charge of the sound? Release the voice with the mic, please. Yash. Why? Okay. Mic reduced. Okay. Alright. Come so our. Kai Seng, 你好。好，谢谢。哦，朋友，生好是来。But this year my channel will be complete. Issue will come here now. And they speak China one day. China met coming for who says, which China you speak? And they asked him, which China you hear? He said, I speak West China, I come from Beijing. I said, how? I speak East China, I come from Guangzhou. Now China, I go say, Chinese men have been able to understand Igbo. I said, I want to buy a watch. China man brought 2 watches. He said, Nka, Oga, wacha. Nka, Oga, wacha. He said, Yem, Nka, wacha. And Nigeria, Oga, wacha. Alright, I want to quickly introduce and of course recognize the presence of the Chinese lady that just walked in. She is the CEO, Managing Director, Happiness Industries International Limited, and of course CEO, Happiness Fiber Cement Board. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a Nigerian in China because she is actually currently the Adapiorama of Nemi in Anambra State. She's also the star lady of Onowu community of Anambarians. She is the first woman that saw me in an event and told me, "Kankao, facial cow." That is, you are good, very good. And from then, she told me another thing. She told me, "Come see Masa." Please, she actually the one that signed me into a company for a 20 years ambassadorial deal. Please help me clap for her. And of course, if you have watched Steve Cran's musical video, you are great. Everything, the video was produced and directed by me. You will see a Chinese man that was playing the violin. That is her manager. Maybe I clap for her. There was also a video we shot titled, "Where is the Flies?" I came to her house in China. She gave me noodles and Chinese dumpling. And everywhere was okay. When she came to Nigeria, I said, "I want to give her our traditional food and drink." I took her to where they sell pame. So when they start with the pame, flies gather everywhere. She said, "Why? So now." I said, "What is this?" She said, "Too many flies, too many flies." I said, "No, in Nigeria, once they bring original palm wine, you will see flies. That means it's original." She said, I said, "Anywhere you go to Nigeria, I want to drink palm wine, you don't see fly. It's fake. Drink, don't drink it." So she took my word, we drank her colleagues. So she went to another place, airtight like this, so fly cannot come in. And she's taking me palm wine. When they brought palm wine, they pour palm wine. She couldn't look for the flies. She said, "Where is the flies?" She didn't ask the waiter. The waiter said, "No, here, flies cannot come in." She said, "No, my friend told me anywhere I go, palm wine, no flies, is fake. So bring flies, I will drink." Thank you, my madam. Thank you. All right, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So please, in China, we say ni hao. You say ni hao, ma. Ni hao. Ni hao. God bless you in China. You say to your neighbor, say, "Shang Di Bao Yu Ni." Tell your neighbor, "Shang Di Bao Yu Ni." And you dare to share, man. Madam, please, all this I say, man, is it true?
It's true.
People are clap now. May I briefly invite our lead project director and of course the man who is the president, Rock Music Federation, a pioneer, and the man who is changing lives and packaging happiness. Please, with your sound applause, coordinated. Please put your hands together for Ambassador Phil Roberts. Thank you.
Okay.
as usual, recognize my constituency. And when I say my constituency, I mean the rock musicians in the house. I want to celebrate my Vice President, King Fudge. King Fudge in the building. Come on, make some noise. The king of maestro. I also want to celebrate members of the Rock Music Federation, also my big sister who is also a mom to me, Chief Madam Juneta. Love is so. And of course, our husband is here, Mike Wonder. Come on, celebrate Mike Wonder. Thank you so much. And to all of you who have come to join us in making this event happen, thank you all for coming. You see, we are rock musicians, and we believe that we are called to use our music to cause global change. And that is why we have to plan this event in commemoration of the World Humanitarian Day. And as rock musicians, we want to officially celebrate our chief, the chairman of the advisory board, who has been supporting us and was so very hard in putting us around. Come on, celebrate. I call myself that I am the chairman of all Dr. H.Q.'s mentees, global mentees, Dr. H.Q. He's the only one that has decided to carry us along. A lot of people think rock musicians are mad people because of the kind of music we play. Oh, but Dr. H.Q. saw the best in us. Am I not dressed nice as a rock musician? And Dr. H.Q. has been polishing us. Let me also give you a secret. The reason why we have to plan this event and invited all of you is so that you will see that rock music has something good for humanity. And at the end of today, I believe that we are going to bring you salvation and baptize you inside rock music so that you will not start supporting us. Am I saying something, somebody? Thank you all for coming, and this is the official program for Sing for Humanity, Tell Your Humanitarian Story. And before I leave the stage, I'm going to be doing the official theme song for Sing for Humanity. It's called Hold My Hand. The song was inspired by some of the mentorship classes we've always had with Dr. H.Q. So from there, I wrote the song, Hold My Hands, looking at what Africa is going through. And as rock musicians, we believe we want to change the story. And maybe after this event, if you need the CD, we can also make the CD available for you. Even the one I sang is there. This one I'm singing to. I'm already marketing it, you understand? So we want to buy 20,000 for one, we'll collect. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do you a song titled Hold My Hand.
Against nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I will quickly make some recognitions also. I'm in the room here, God Unyano and his lovely wife. Can you give them a good round of applause? We also have Regina Documentaries, who is the Director of Projects at DAB Communications. Is she here? Can she please stand up to this? Give her a good round of applause.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And Jane Lady for giving us a good round of applause. We are eternally indebted to you, man. Thank you so much. Tonight, we're going to also use poetry to talk about what we're doing. And we have the young man who also is one of us. His name is Happy Prince. May you give me the opportunity and privilege of welcoming this storyteller.
Put your hands together, please. Thank you.
Good evening. This poem is titled A Song for Humanity. Through the eye of the storm, life is broken pieces of pain. Vision lowered, clear only in what we truly are. Humanity. To deny it is to deny us. To hold our hearts to ransom. So tell me, what is the religion of a man who holds the hand of a child alien to his genes and sealing its wounds he says, live, dream, fly. Tell me the tribe of a woman who washes the anger of a youth in a river of smiles, balming his wound with education, showing opportunities on his path. He will not raise a gun or abandon the state and run. He will be a hand mending weary souls that trudge behind. This is how we build identity. This is how we make music. This is how we dance. This is who we are. Humanity. When you stand by the road, pointing weary souls away from the road, knowing that this duty is not for a bosom in heaven or a plot on earth, or the silly ritual fellows do to show how penitence is true. You are a song of humanity. When you're called to humanity, it's not a pageant of vanity. White tears are not safe hankies, a souvenir for philanthropy, and not deny vulnerable community undeserved dignity. You are a song of humanity. When you sit in the dark, showing dreams that trip in the light, for blind eyes cannot lead the way. Do this and not raise your tray. You are a song of humanity. When your heart is torn by a home kept gone, yet you wet your palm with a fume of balm and make the heart that hate has torn. You are a song of humanity. When you travel the distance and wait for travelers trailing behind, not cursed by the indolence in their bones, but waited by their time in time, and wait to teach them the ways of the way. You are a song of humanity. When you hold the line behind your climb, bind your feet to the ground, that climbers beneath may worry only for the climb, unbothered by the strain of the line. You are a song of humanity. when you walk through doors, does not make open doors a scarcity in the land, or make chains from the locks in your hand to reap servitude ample and grand. You are a song of humanity. Go on, play on, sing on, song of humanity. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Song of humanity. Right, I think we've been so quiet, so official, you know. Some people flew in from other states to be here, and one of the things that have been us because of how we are trained as kids, and you are all good people because our mothers and fathers trained us well. And of course, we always talk about our motherland, our motherland. Please, if you're proud of your mother, your own mother, clap for your mother, clap for your mother, clap for your mother, your own mother, please. Your mother may not be Virgin Mary, your father do things for you here. Clap for your father too, clap for your father. Even if you put it up, clap for him. My father did not respect the biblical order that says train up a child the way he should follow. My father left us and bought 2 dogs. Training dog, leave us. Teaching dog English. Everybody dog let down. My father will let down and show dog how to let down. Leave us in the wilderness. Dog hands up. My father will show dog how to hands up. Dog run. My father will run with dog. Leave us. This dog is meant to be a source of security. The big Arabs came. Catch that. Our dog lie down. Come on, hands up. Now dog hands up. Come on, your eye. My dog close eye, they cry. I'm about robbers. When they come on, they shoot us and bullet. Our dog is straight to us and they roar. 2 weeks closer. Now this suggesting when the dog is they come in. Say, let's kill this dog and do the person. Idiot. Now, growing up was not easy. The word that our priest, our pastor was a stammerer and hired another interpreter. So a service of 10 to 12 in the morning, they go 10 to 2 or 3. Because the pastor will start. You want to say just today. That's not up to second. You will say 1-2 minutes don't go. So the interpreter could not wait. You say, off the night by there in Igbo. In Igbo they want to interpret. Okay. I did it 5 minutes. So the same thing in our schools, our teacher came to our class to take our names. If you don't belong class, I'll be a teacher for this term. I want to take your names. Tell me your names that tomorrow the class, I will call you by your names. She will not control you. What's your name? The person said, my name is Kinsley Carlo, and he wrote Kinsley Carlo. You, what's your name? The person said, my name is Franklin Tassie, and he wrote Franklin Tassie. You! The boy's name is Peter, but he has speech impediment. So it's a stammer. He said, my name is Peter. And he wrote Peter. So the next day she came with long cane. She said, there, answer in accordance. Kinsley Carlo, Franklin Tassie, present auntie. The boy done. Peter. The boy don't talk. She got the look the boy. Peter. The boy didn't talk. She angrily walked to the boy. Are you not Peter? The boy got angry to say, auntie, that is not my name. Tell us your name and let's register you. The boy said, my name is Uhupi. Which one they go write? Is it people or Uhupi? You finish school. You are looking for a job. You started the road vacancy him, he came. The day of interview, he suited up. The man that interviewed him is the Lieutenant Colonel. I didn't know that there is like Lieutenant Colonel and Lieutenant Colonel. Lieutenant Colonel was the man that interviewed him, and it's the colleague stammerer times 20. A man from office said, honest. He told him, what is your turn? Our God is stammer. Like the way you exchange words, in the big face. Because he said, if the God is a stammerer, he no go even say anything. Any question, he go result the Lord. So he enter office, they fear, they fidget. And I say, yo, young man, we sit down. So the boy now sat down. Who goes to the man to begin ask question? He brought the boy CV to ask a corresponding question. He said, your name is go, Peter. The boy not, he didn't say anything. The man continued. He said, you are a graduate of Abuja. The boy not, he didn't say anything. The man said, you read, mass communication. The boy not, he didn't say anything. The man said, you can't want to do, who to do. The boy not, he didn't say anything. The man said, you are a native of The boy not, the man said, Ogra, donation. The job is yours. Do you have anything to say? Now, out of excitement, the man said, wow. Oh, thank you, sir. The man said, not the face. Are you give me? The man said, who don't know, sir. The man said, are you The boy said, oh, yes, sir. The man said, in this office, who will talk? Hey, Mama, you're fired.
The good, the bad, and the well. But today it is the good and the good, isn't it? Please give him a good round of applause. Clap. Ladies and gentlemen, Siri has been trying to amuse us, and I think he's succeeded, isn't it? But we're going to bring a young lady that is going to wow us. Can I invite Ocha? Please give a string to wow us. Give her a good round of applause.
Please, she's shy. Clap her. Please clap her. Give her, she's shy. Please. Stand mic is here, please. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a song that reminds us of the fact that what joins us together is bigger than what separates us. So the only way forward is through unity. faces from different places, coming from far distance, but no differences. So we've got different faces. We are from far distance, we got no differences. 'Cause we are one in the eyes of the Maker. 'Cause we are one in the eyes of the Maker. 'Cause we are one in the eyes of the Maker. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Doesn't matter if you're from America or Africa. See, it doesn't matter if we are Asian or European. So we can be together, love one another, stick together like bread and butter. Love one another, love and respect each other. Yeah, be your brother's keeper, no matter the weather. Join us together, it's far much bigger, even greater than what separates us. So let's stay together, my brothers, sister, we love for one another. Even this for one another. 'Cause, let me hear you say, 'cause we are one in the eyes of the Maker. We are one, we are one in the eyes of the Maker. We are one. Say, you are my brother, you are my sister in the eyes of the Maker. 'Cause we are one in the eyes of the Maker. Say we've got strength and dignity. All need is peace and unity to marry this prosperity. We've got to love one another. Why do we keep fighting every day? Or just to let's go up the table. I saw them killing one another. Just to let's put on the table. You've got to see what we need. It's LOVE right now and here. Oh yes, just show it now. 'Cause we need to love, 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 love every day. We don't need no war, no war, no war in this place. So we need to love, 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 love every day. We don't need no war when there is no kind of human. Then it's all gone with the wind. When there is no pure earth, then all sentimental evil. Say, shedding of blood can save this nation from this bloody situation. Oh, can't you see what we need? It's not over here right now and here. Let's show it now. 'Cause we need to love, 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 love. crazy. Let's stop hating. It's time to start loving. We've got to start helping. And let's start building. So we can start what we call love one now. Ladies and gentlemen, love one. That's everything.
Well. I didn't hear you give a good round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the die is cast. The reason why we are all gathered here this evening. I would love all of you to please welcome the first awardee as we are in this room today, Dr. Josephine Okechukwu, to please come forward and receive our award. But before then, sit down, madam. The bagpipers will welcome all of you.
Thank you. All right. Please may I invite the Roberts, the rock music president of the Federation, and his vice president. Ladies, if this is your first time of seeing this kind of persons, you see, they are from Scotland, Nigerian branch. Please raise the Robert and of course the vice president. Now, because of his Nigerian brand, you look at their cab, you see innocent chicken. And of course, they are on the high class events, and of course, because of how we respect the humanitarians here, that's why we boarded their flight from Scotland Street, Nigeria to here. So, any event of class, that's where you see them. Alright? We have kings around, we have kings stand, you see them. If the king of any village dies, they don't take them straight to the mortuary. They go the first, they will blow by that. If that king don't get off, he don't die. So, please over time, remember that class for them. Those of you, everybody with your phones, post it as in Scotland, bypass, Nigeria branch, Nigeria.
Give them a good round of applause. The Black Bypass Scotland, Nigeria branch. Abby? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to now invite the awardees. We'll invite the first set of awardees, and then we'll hand them over their certificates of honor, or should I say recognition. Then you please invite Dr. Josephine Ichuku. As the former Director of Public Health, she led the technical response team in Abuja on COVID-19. This helped in reducing the spread of the disease and helped in managing infected ones. This is no small way. It helped in saving lives. Give her a good round of applause. I'd also like to invite my movie star, Dr. Viste Ademiyi. Your leadership as the national team lead of the case management pillar of the Presidential Task Force Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19 since March 2023 at national level for COVID-19 response contributed immensely to the successes Nigeria recorded in fighting COVID-19 pandemic in the country. Remember, Nigeria came fourth as the best managed COVID-19 country. Give them a good round of applause. To join the ladies so that it can't be a lady stay alone, I would like to invite Dr. Anuyu Modibo, the former FCT minister, that is here ably represented by the former senior special assistant on health and hospital management, Dr. Modibo was appointed the chair of the FCT Ministerial Advisory Committee on COVID-19 by the FCT minister to lead the ministerial COVID-19 response. And advise him on what to do to help support the company and raise well over 300 million naira both in cash and time for using a COVID-19 lab and setting up isolation centers here in the Please, may we give them a good round of applause. I want to conclude and bring in the fourth person so that there will be a gender balance. May I invite my brother, Professor Abdul Nasiri. Abdul Nasiri is the founding DG of the National Center for Disease Control. He led the foundation for the National Response to Pandemic in Nigeria. He is also the founder of Rich Care Foundation, and then also the FCT was a member, vice chairman of the FCT Expert Advisory Committee on COVID-19. But the main reason he's getting this award today, he was part of the federal government team that went to Kano State. He went with Dr. Kwarzo, and they were able to work with the Kano government to mitigate the consequences of COVID-19 in Kano State. Please, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give them the honor that they deserve, and we want to
Aye.
You can see the president and the vice president of the federation are flanking me to come this way.
JP.
God bless you for the wonderful work you do for Nigeria.
Wow. Put your hands in His Excellency.
May I invite my movie star, Dr. Ibe Adeniyi, I invite Dr. Aliyu, represented by Dr. Alkali.
Alright,
ladies and gentlemen, we are going to invite the next set of awardees. I would like to invite Dr. Lilian Omekara. Where is she?
okay.
And she's coming, please.
Please, there is a video of her humanitarian story. Please, the video. Please, please have a seat a little so that they can get that story quickly. The humanitarian story of Dr. Lilian. Please, all our deeds.
Ladies and gentlemen, and they're getting the video ready. Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Dr. Mrs. Lilian Nkechi Omekara. I'm in Nigeria. Thank you so much. When we talk about humanitarian, we talk about my life, because it's something I can close my eyes and discuss. When we talk about humanitarian, you're talking about giving the next person by your side a space to live, a space to see what life is like, life-saving opportunity, and there are many others. Okay, new approach to skills development and rural program is an organization set up to take care of people in the rural community. And this body was set up in 2010, and it is registered and organized by the United Nations. They are on their database. Now, new approach is like all of the things you mentioned are all found in new approach. New approach funds smaller NGOs. New approach also gives capacity building to other smaller organizations that tends to work towards what their motto is promoting. Now, new approach came into limelight when the problem of banditry was so high in Borno State. So, new approach occupied the life space with other organizations
Media.
that were giving
Please pause. Alright, this is actually a story. Please check it out for the CEO. We approach Lady Mrs. Lilian Omekara.
Hey guys. Hello. Who is this guy now?
I would like to call a lady that led to the thinking of doing this today. Dr. Salma Anas Kolo. This lady was the person that came to our mind first. I could still remember the way I was complaining and whining. Why do you have to go to Borno? He said, Dr. somebody has to do the job. And we went to Borno. I was programming in Borno that said I had to withdraw my staff because of the But she went. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dr. Anas Kolo. She worked as a commissioner in Borno at the height of the Boko Haram insurgency in the north, east of Nigeria, in spite of tremendous risk to her life. She was able to make sure that her work caught lives of women and children, making sure they got as much help as they can get in very difficult situations. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's go. To celebrate our efforts in reaching some of Nigeria's most undeserved people through your various interventions on nutrition, gender projects, family planning, and your good works in the media to encourage more people into volunteerism and patriotism. I would also like to invite Peng Yong Vich, a Chinese national who through her work and business in Nigeria has set up 4 factories across the country in Lagos, Abuja, Kaduna, Anambra, and Ebonyi, and have collectively employed more than 500 Nigerians and still counting. Our motto is to create happiness in Nigeria. Our drive is to create happiness with job creation in Nigeria. Last in this group, I would like to invite Dr. Tunji Asolu. Dr. Tunji Asolu was with us when we were shaking our heads for him better the last time as a committee organization. For your leadership role you played in setting up the situation room and the response team during the COVID-19 to help in information gathering, media, social media influencing, and managing information as a concern for COVID-19. You know, there were a lot of conspiracy theories about COVID-19. He helped reduce that nonsense. Thank you, Mr. Olu. And he represents the African Union here in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, the piper. You can take a bow. Thank you. Please, all our recipients with their certificates, please, when our chief host was talking about this event, He said young people that came together and put up this show with the head of the on boss, who is representing the ex-city minister on health, and of course Humanitarian, gathered together today to be recognized. Please, there will be a time you'll be responding. It's called a Martin Responding Secretly, Arus SDP. The Japanese call it bicycle man. And of course, I want to personally recognize the presence of one of Nigerian labor employers, and of course, releasing hunger. Sir Smart Said Ogundipe. Please welcome yourself. Welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Please, let's watch the video as unveil a very important project in the Rock Music Federation and part of Journey to Humanity. Thank you.
There is something new from the youth with so much positive energy. And guess what? These youths are my brothers and sisters. We play together, we eat together, we rub minds together. Thus, we are positively influencing Nigeria in our own time as volunteers in our different spheres of life. Now, volunteerism has been a major source of career development for job creation, capacity building, creation of networks and connections in high places, and above all, building and inspiring families. As volunteers, we have done several major projects, built capacity in the creative industry, organized several major development projects, as we have just rounded out the most highly esteemed National Patriot Summit. For a couple of years now, we have been building a network of 1 million volunteers who have influenced their environment, inspired other great people into believing that they can still live a good life irrespective of what they face today, because we strongly believe that Nigeria will live again and someday Nigeria will rise.
Nation building is a collective responsibility. We cannot fold our arms and give that responsibility to any other person. We also have our measures, our inputs to make on this, to make sure we have a great nation. Nigeria is so blessed, and for us we envision a Nigeria where the wonderful ethos of Nigeria is brought back. And in doing that, we're trying to use volunteerism to make sure that young Nigerians know the importance of building a nation. In volunteerism, we're asking people to bring their talents, their energy, and their time to do things for modern Nigeria. Globally, we know that volunteerism has been one of the driving forces or mechanisms for countries to attain nationhood. Most of the great people you have in the world, as we speak, are doing wonderful things one time or the other, volunteer their time, their talent, and their energy for good causes. In doing this, we're bidding for support for this our project, setting up a 1 million youth volunteer network across the country to be able to advance what we're trying to do. Those young people are going to be needing capacity building. They're going to be needing projects that they can work on. They're also needing to have mentors who will mentor them. This platform is for us to be able to do that. We build this network. There are tremendous benefits this 1 million youth volunteer network will bring to your organization. One, you have volunteers to be able to work on your projects around the country. Number two, you're going to have talented young Nigerians that will bring their talents to bear on what you do. Number three, you're going to have a movement of young people who will advance any positive and good cause that will bring greatness to our country. Number 4, we're going to use that also as a platform to fight drug and criminality. We're going to also use this network to build mentees that will be mentored by young musicians that have that mandate. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a big opportunity for everyone, including your organization. We're welcoming you to bring your resources on board.
Now take a look at these great heroes. Sure, you know them. Now, if you care about the future of the next generation, and you also want to be remembered as the next hero of your generation, like these great people, then you are the one person Nigeria needs to rise again. Join us in the 1 Million Volunteer Network today. Let's build a network of skilled and unskilled volunteers, professional and non-professional volunteers, career and non-career volunteers. No matter who you are, where you've been, or where you're coming from, or what you can do, even if you don't have the ability, we are going to build your capacity. Join us today. Let's be a blessing to Nigeria. Let's inspire Africa in our own time. Join the 1 Million Volunteers Network today in your state and in the 774 local government areas in your community, and stay connected. My name is Ambassador Philbert. I'm privileged to be the team lead for the 1 Million Volunteers Network, and I am a patriotic volunteer.
Officially unveil the 1 Million Volunteer Network. Before the awarding, before the next set of awards continues, I want to thank you all for experiencing this little part of our project. We have a vision. Okay, let me start by everything you see in this place, in this event, is powered and sponsored by young volunteers. Everything you see in this event, the glamour you see here, is sponsored and powered by young volunteers under the mentorship and leadership of our boss, Dr. Ejike Oji. So we want to let you know that the 1 Million Youth Volunteer Network is designed to be in the whole local government areas in Nigeria, where we're going to be doing a lot of volunteerism projects. And we cannot do this without you. And we tend to work. The reason why 1 Million Youth Volunteer Network is different is because it's not an NGO. It's just a network of youths coming together to work with your various NGOs and even Access Bank to see how we can create some form of, to give lives to a lot of young people. I'm somebody that came from the Greek. If I tell you my story, I'm a Nigerian Delta boy. If I tell you my story, you'll be shocked. But volunteerism has made me what you see me today. Volunteerism, I like to work for free. Don't pay me. But if I work for you and do something for you, you go dash me money. And that is what we try to see how we can teach a lot of youth, because most times a lot of youths put money in the front before they do something. And guess what? Even if you pay them, they can't even deliver. So we decided to make this a training ground to see how we can teach these youths a whole lot that they will now use in working through your various NGOs in actualizing your policies and what you want to do. So we believe if you partner with us in the 1 Million Youth Volunteer Network, there's so much that your organizations are going to be gaining. So that is the main reason. She's employed more than 500 Nigerians. Just imagine if she's also keen and partnering with the 1 Million Youth Volunteer Network, a network of skilled and unskilled youths, and a whole lot. There's a whole lot that Nigeria is going to see.
I'm privileged to be the team lead for the Work Million Humanitarian, and I say big thank you to my boss, and to you. God bless you. Give him a good round of applause. We're going to give the next set of awards quickly. May I invite Saada to Adamu? Please come and give her a good round of applause. International initiative she's a mental health counselor working with victims of human trafficking, rape, substance and emotional abuse. She has done a lot of work in the human rights space. Thank you very much. I also would like to invite Access Bank, represented by Access Bank was one of those banks that supported us during the COVID-19 response. And I do know that they have a very wonderful women or gender section. In fact, I had a privilege of having a meeting with them last week for the wonderful work they are doing for Nigerian women. I also would like to welcome Aristotle International Organization Nigeria, Mr. Abimbola, representing Yamaja. Aristotle International increased the uptake of family planning services during the pandemic in their sites nationally, thereby saving lives and unintended pregnancies. As you know, during the pandemic, there was a lot of sexual violence, and there was also a reduction in family planning and reproductive health services. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hand them over their flag of award. And we're going to do more with them since they are focusing on women, and that is our constituency. Isn't it? Give her a good round of applause. And the Aristotle International is a very great organization. They are doing wonderful work in Nigeria. Solving neurological disorders is not an easy task. Please help me invite Mrs. Rahana to use. Where is Philip Brenner? Is he here? Philip Brenner, where is he? Philip Brenner. Okay, when he comes, we'll give him. Please, may we give all the bodies a good round of applause? Clap, clap, clap.
Then we do believe that it's important to give opportunity for a few people who would like to make some responses to encourage what we're doing here. I think I'll give you make some invitation.
Okay. Your Excellency is very distinguished guest. If I know, we would have, please, because of the smoke, some people don't smoke. So that is brother smoke. So if you stay here, you are a smoker. So now open the door for non-smokers. Okay. All right, quickly, for those of us who are able to receive awards or recognitions, I would want to say word of encouragement, speak to us. There are many ways you can add value by your words, by your money, and of course, by giving what you have. When you are doing this event, you have to rent some, you have to hire some are on high purchase and all that, just to ensure that this event is actually done. So I want to quickly call all of us who have received awards to speak on camera. Please, if you are maybe moved by the people we see here, I want to give money. Some humanitarians, the ones that are here, were carefully called because in the history of the humanitarian activity, they are not going. There are some humanitarians who have foundations. You see, Madam Mola Humanitarian Foundation. Once they give not the money to do a charity work, they go to the village and start their own foundation or to the blue flat. Some of them are also to a public place and ask money. They will give money to a particular project and they end up becoming an issue. You call them. So the last event we had, like this, they call humanitarians, they get an award, and some people have to give pledge of money. So when they're giving that pledge, they swear an oath with police and native doctor. Like anything you pledge here, you give them, or here. But here, we did this just to encourage humanitarians and say, we are seeing your works, and it couldn't go unnoticed. So if you're coming now, in one way or the other, there are many projects we have. You can say, I'm supporting you, I'm giving you this and all that. If you have your car and you're not using it, give it to humanity. The only person that is richer than anybody here is charity. Everybody gives to charity. That charity always rich. Please, all our ladies, please, can we step forward? Just take a bow with appreciation to Rock Music Federation and United Nations for this recognition. Please, all our ladies, please come and take. Please put your hand for all our ladies to come. We also have a project we're going to give all of you. It's called the Youth and the Truth. So you face like this man. Yes. Thank you. It's because they are being cashless. Anyway, charity, all of you are Rotarians, Lions Club, they must give you a packet, you must put money first. But then let's do it in a way, just a word of encouragement. Then please, Madam Lydia Omekara, please can you join us here as we take your reaction for your recognition fees. Please, just one word, then we take the back. Just take it on my far right. Okay, I will find the first class. Come in, please join us here. Okay, thank you. Okay, my far right. Oh, sorry. Thank you, ma'am.
On behalf of advocacy, Access Bank has, like the chairman said, always worked with the women, special package for women. We have various initiatives where we, partner with farmers. We have packages for women reproductive health. We have packages CSR for youth. So I'm very impressed when you talk about the 1 million volunteers. Access Bank is also working in that industry. So thank you. Two more partner with you. Help the youth in this out.
All right, ma'am. You just spoke for Access Bank. You yourself, what are you doing for? Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. This is the security feature. Thank you, ma'am.
I'd like to say thank you to the organizers of this event. Secure the Future International Initiative is a non-governmental organization that focuses on mental health, and basically what we do every day is talk to people regularly. So for the 1 million volunteer project, I am so super interested. I will definitely be a part of it. I would like to see that psychosocial support is one of the major things that we give to youth. No matter the amount of money, no matter the empowerment, if you do not understand the mindset of an individual, if you don't understand what it means to be mentally stable, the money can't go anywhere. So for me, I would love to really partner. This is a good initiative, and yes, I am here with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, all. I'm speaking on behalf of Dr. Adeo Modibo, former Minister of FCT, and Chair FCT Humanitarian Expert Advisory Committee. He said that it is a great honor for Dr. Adeo Modibo to receive this special honor and award. And he is hereby expressing his heartfelt delight to all organizers and partners Sing for Humanity, the Rock Music Federation. And special thanks to the Independent Senior Special Assistant of Health and Hospital Services, Dr. Oji Ziki. He is proud to be a supporter of the 1 million volunteer network. He asked me to tell the audience that as much as you are alive, then if you are alive in such a way that you will be remembered for your kindness, compassion, fairness, good character, and benevolence. He is a proud supporter of this project. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank the Almighty God, and I want to thank the organizers of this program, particularly my old brother, Dr. Ejike Oji. This award is an honor that I'm receiving on behalf of a team, the National Case Management pillar of the COVID-19 response for Nigeria that I have been leading since March 2020. Some of my colleagues are here with me. Dr. Bitrus, Dr. Cashwell, Dr. Paul, Bishara, Mr. Kule. We have a lot of us that are not here, many of us are not here, but I want to pledge that beyond COVID, we have about 60 federal teaching hospitals, federal tertiary hospitals spread across 36 states plus FCT. We have our present, I am just the director in charge of hospital services, and I know that the volunteers are very, very beneficial to what we do in the federal tertiary hospital. So you have that assurance from us, from my office, that we will be partnering with you in carrying out your activities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much greeting everybody for Chinese. Also, I so much appreciate for organizer for this program, Dr. Ejike Oji, and he invited me. I think I'm a big foreigner, maybe you come others. I think next time I can see more often of foreigners, and there will be a celebration for everybody. Thank you.
Also, a very big thank you to the organizers of this program. Thank you so much for the award. It's a very big thank you. On behalf of my country director, obviously, after the presentation, it's well represented. At my area, we believe in a world in which every birth is one birth, and children should be by choice and not chance. And we believe in leaving no one behind. And we ensure that our doors are always open to provide quality sexual and reproductive services in all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. And all across Nigeria, we have over 2,500 public health facilities that we are supporting to provide quality family planning services and just family services. So by essence, I'm saying that our doors are open to collaboration. We are open to supporting the 1 million initiative. We are partnered with organizations and I promise that we are ready to do more. Thanks so much.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Breakthrough Center, we are honored to receive this award, and we are really humbled. If you know where our center is, it's Taiwan Loop. But Dr. Eddie went and saw, and he was impressed, and he has brought us out. So what we do at the Breakthrough Center, we work with children with special needs. We support them, we support their families, and I will not waste an opportunity to create a little awareness about autism. I know a lot of people have heard about autism, some have seen, some have never seen. It is not a disease, it is not a sickness, it is a neurological disorder. Autistic children are human, they are as normal as can be, they just think and experience the world in a different way than we all do. So alhamdulillah, there is awareness now. A lot of parents that used to be in denial and hide their kids, now they know when they see something wrong, they come and say, I don't understand the way my son is behaving. Do you think he's autistic? And then we can put them through assessments. So the parents are no longer hiding. But we want the whole society to understand. We want everybody to be aware, to accept, and to love these people the way that they are. God created them like that. So I think the 1 million volunteerism is going to be the perfect platform to take our awareness campaign every nook and cranny of Nigeria. So that when people see them, they don't look at them like they are odd. They at least have the courtesy to say, what's wrong with him? And we have an opportunity to explain so that they are accepted. It will foster a more friendly and kind world for everybody to be happy in. Thank you very much. We are honored. Thank you.
I never knew you were watching my work now.
I watch everybody in the social.
Because it's one of the major things that I never had. Why I it's one of the why I went to at that time I just had my twins, not too long ago. They were less than 2 years when I went to school. So Ejike, I'm really surprised that you recognize that Ejike is my very good friend. He's the lover of women, but not a womanizer. In fact, I call him my sister, not my brother. He's a she, he is for she. And I call him Sister Ejike. It's really amazing to me to be recognized As I was telling Professor Abdul Salam Nassi, my mentor, but no people did not recognize, nor did not taste. But here is someone whom I call a sister, who has criticized me for the 4 years, has recognized me at last. I'm highly honored. And I'm really encouraged to continue what I am doing. And I'm happy you have that quote in the book that says that I think what we are doing will not be significant, but continue to do it is important. And I give glory to Almighty Allah for the opportunity. Borno is a place that I went to primary school, secondary school, and university. All in Borno, Maiduguri. And it was the same certificate I used to enroll on my postgraduate in Zaire. The same certificate got me a job up to the UN level in the Middle East region. So I'm proud to be from Borno State. And I can give all my heart, not only Borno, but to Nigeria, to save the lives of people. So I appreciate all the things that we have worked to make things happen. I want to thank you and also the Rock Music Federation. I think I'm a convert now. I love your music, and it is really sending messages. And I'm going to use your platform to send messages to save the lives of women, adolescents, and girls in Nigeria. And Dr. ADK and your team, I'll continue to partner with you as an individual. My passion, you know, is for development of children and adolescents. We will work on that target of 1 million to have new converts in Nigeria that will move the country forward. Thank you.
2 weeks ago, Dr. Ejike called me and told me that I was nominated for an award. I became a director, not up to 10 months, COVID came on board. And as a director, the challenge I faced was not only that I'm going to fight epidemic, we are talking about pandemic, but to the glory of God, I didn't do that work alone. The whole FCT was involved. The public health department was fully involved. We catered for everybody, from not even diagnosis, from identification of cases, diagnosing them by doing tests, treating them. We saved a lot of lives. If we didn't do it, I didn't know how I did it. Even with what we went through then, it was just God. For me, today is a unique day in my life and the life of my family for receiving this award and being honored or being recognized by the whole nation. Because I know this is not only national award, it's a global award. I thank the organizers of this special day, this special occasion, for remembering us and bringing us to life. I thank the FCT populace for cooperating with us. I want to sign a note of warning. COVID has not gone, it's still there. I'm available. After the fight of COVID, the first and second week, I retired. I'm a senior citizen. As I am now, I'm even looking for work. So I'm available 247 for this project. And the public health department provides all forms of healthcare services in the community, basically. So if we're going to work in the community, I give you my word, I will still mobilize my people in the public health department to do the work, and then the health services secretariat too. So I thank you all. I thank the Honorable Minister of FCT and every other stakeholder for making this a reality. God bless you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
The sodium. I want to, on behalf of myself and my wife, thank the organizers for making me speak after 3 eloquent women. You can imagine what I will say. I hope it makes sense. Anyway, I was on a surgeon. I was a surgeon who was operating and saving lives through surgeries. Sooner than later, I realized. Hello, are you hearing me? I realized Other ways that I can actually contribute to saving lives, human lives, and that is transiting from surgery or surgical specialty to public health. And I've spent all my life in public health, trying to protect the health of Nigerians, keep them safe, and provide security for the nation. In the process of doing this, I met Dr. Ejike. Some people are calling him a womanizer, but I can comfortably pronounce him today as a womanizer by excellence. Am I right? He's a womanizer. He's a wonderful human being, very hardworking, very straightforward, very nationalistic and very patriotic. And I can see the true future first Nigeria Igbo president, praise the Lord. Listen to what I've said. So, as you see me, I'm very young. Am I not young? So, I am now going to be, where is the ambassador? Where is the ambassador? So, you say you are having 1 million volunteer youth organization. Please make it 1,000,001. Because I'm part of to make you succeed. I'll do my best. I'm proud of you.
That's the best one I've heard this year. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please, before I make my very short speech, I want us all to drop our phones, whatever we have in our hands, and give the organizers of this show a wonderful round of applause. They also deserve an award. They've done very, very well. For us at Joshberry Resources, we've come to realize that the sole meaning of life is humanity. That's why we're doing everything possible to give humanity a major chance. And we shall continue to do so. For the initiative, we are with you all the way. Call us anytime, we're at your beck and call. Thank you. God bless you.
Let me join the rest of the good audience and commend the organizer of this event, this wonderful job. At least it will be on record that the hearers have joined the rest in celebrating what Humanitarian. Actually, this is what the World Humanitarian Days actually stand for. To recognize those people that have already given their life to save humanity. I think it's one that is highly commendable. I congratulate you guys. I bring my little time working with God. I know that one of the prerequisites for you to enter heaven is for you to render your services to humanity. And I'm just doing the little thing that I'm doing, not to please anybody, but to actually please my God. I never knew that I should also deserve this award. I think it's a privilege. However, I recognize the importance of partnership. Through the platform that I represent, I think I will sit with the organizers of this event and see how we can work together, especially through the advocacy project. I have the platform that Africa Youth International Development Foundation, and I think with this platform, we can work together and of course through the AU platform. There is a lot of value we can bring on the team. So I know that solid I can add value. So the organizers, I know how we can actually help doctors. So we'll look for a way to partner together. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody. I thank everybody present this evening. I tell people that when you are recognized for an award, it's the beginning of a task. It's the beginning of a responsibility. Probably you're hiding before somebody has called you out, and people are beginning to watch you more. You're taking a certificate to go home is not for you to go home and relax. Probably in a place somebody said, they said you can do this. You are here, what is happening? More eyes are watching. More ears want to hear more. I'm so excited. I'm so delighted. And when you meet people who are doing what you're doing, you are encouraged. When you meet people who want to do more than you are doing, you want to be encouraged. I tell you, to get volunteers in Nigeria is not easy. Just like the president said, people put money before everything, and that's why we fail before we achieve our goal. We are out. I am out. Snow can get me 24 hours. We are going to partner and make sure that we get the youth where we want them to be. It may be a long journey, but we'll start from somewhere. So, Doctor, we are going to, as long as we are here and we are available, we'll do the most we can to make sure that we give support to those that need it. On the time, we do what we need to do to make sure that we serve humanity. Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to use this opportunity to thank Dr. I got this invitation just 3 hours ago. But the joy in my heart is that what they do is exactly what we do. In the parastatal and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Directorate of Technical Cooperation in Africa. We have a program, international program for youths. So I want to assure them that each time we need youths for skills acquisition, we partner with JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency. So each time we need youth for skills acquisition, I can still call them to give us youth. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. But before we go, while we were doing this award, some people were very insistent that some of us also should receive awards. And for me, as such a simple person, it was a big issue. I said, how can you be giving an award and receiving an award? They overruled me. They said, you have one voice. Remember, you always say, let the majority carry the weight. So, based on that, 3 of us here are going to receive our own awards. And I have the privilege of inviting Captain Kamba Yusuf, the very handsome husband of a wonderful lady doing work. Stand over there, doing great work, bringing something that is so obscure to the public. To support him, we're inviting Dr. It's the wife that will invite now, not you. I'll call Mrs. Abdul Nasini to please join us to give us this award. And then also invite my 2 brothers here, Frank Upechuku. We used to call him Macho. Frank, join us, give us another award. And our dear brother Aguloy. Nice meeting you again. The last time was Medisco, wasn't it? Give them a good round of applause.
Please,
where is Ambassador Phil? Come. Phil. Oh yeah.
Bro. We never go here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's Fudge?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is a very wonderful initiative. This gentlemen have started. Nigeria needs quite a lot of similar gesture. As you can see, they are trying to see how they will be able to get the youth to get involved, and certainly to see how we'll be able to move Nigeria. Youth, we've been told several times, are the future leaders of tomorrow. So let's see how we'll be able to encourage them. And Mr. Ambassador Phil Roberts, a mechanical engineer, excellent, event planner, management consultant, media practitioner, and a talent development consultant with highly technical and professional skills, coupled with a well-developed acumen reflecting career of a strong leadership. Is the CEO of Phil Roberts Sound Signatures, I suppose probably here in Abuja, or is it in Lagos? Abuja. He is a professional member of American Society for Non-Destructive Testing. He holds a certificate in Leadership and Development Studies Center, and also a member of Society of Mechanical Engineers, SOMES. Holds a certificate from Mohammed bin Rashid University of Medicine and Health Services as an ambassador for the community immunity. Ambassador Phil Roberts is a Nigerian representative to the African Achievers Award and also the director of projects for Project Know Thyself, Nigeria. Notably, he has worked with several talent exhibition projects and shows as judge and music director and instructor. He is a Nigerian, living in Nigeria, and trying to support the youth to achieve the best they could achieve. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at Chinese. I've worked in the what they call it, not Korea, but that part of Asia. Yes. So I've worked in Japan. I've worked in Korea, so I know comes with that. But unfortunately, not Chinese. Mr. Chukwado R. Ekweme, you can see that he's done a bit of Chinese, a bit of probably Japanese as well. So even the name, I'm not sure where it's coming from, the name itself. He's the MD Krishna Global Solution Limited. He's a multimedia content creating and digital marketing company since 2010. Brand ambassador to international brands in China, London, and Nigeria. He has 139,000 subscribers on YouTube, so he's a very good YouTuber. A trained public speaker, creative director to Rock Music Federation, and morality-based content creator. Author and music video director to notable acts. He has over the years worked in humanitarian organizations and as a volunteer to notable NGOs, currently championing the Youth and Truth Initiative with positive driven youth adults to create content to inform and reform with his international exposure in business development, It is a win-win for all engagement. As you can see, he is also one of the team leaders trying to see how we'll be able to develop our youth to their full potential. So thank you for your services. The doctor. Dr. Ejike is a senior special assistant to the Honorable Minister of FCT in Health and Hospital Management. He's a physician and a women's rights advocate. So we've had quite a number of people saying he's a womanizer, but today he has changed to a humanizer. He's a women's rights advocate who is instrumental in introducing the midwifery service schemes that reduce maternal mortality in Nigeria by 40%. That's a big number. And in the last 6 years, has been training doctors, nurses, police and other security officers on management of rape victims across 19 states in the country, including the insurgent states of the Northeast. That's a very, very big task in today's Nigeria. He's the medical subcommittee chairman of COVID response in Abuja. He's working to build a 1 million youth volunteer network with the youth to create the future they want to see in Nigeria. He's also working with the National Council of Women Societies to build a 5 million women database for women and girls empowerment. So you can see all he does is to see how he'll be able to build the youth, educate them, provide them the opportunity to reach the top, irrespective of where they are coming from. 19 states. 19 states is not, I don't think we have up to 19 states with the same language, same religion. So you can see he has gone across the boundaries that we normally in the country create for ourselves. Dr. Ejike has breached that boundary. As my wife said, we live in a very corner, very deep, but